Hey, today I wanted to share with you all an epic adventure I had in No Man's Sky. So I set out to see if I could farm for the Sentinel ships and the parts to get with them the same way using the Corvette that I did with the Corvette parts. So you can see here I hopped in my ship and I switched to the ballista, the cyclotron ballista, just to see if it was capable of targeting this and picking up the pieces. Now, I wasn't sure if it would go into the ship inventory, or I have a few of those items already in my inventory. If it would stack, yeah, the mirrors. It might stack the mirrors in my personal inventory, so we check that. Now, I'm also testing to see, getting out of the ship, will it despawn the aggro from the sentinels, or will they actually be able to find me standing in the Corvette? And it looks like they cannot find us, so we're safe right here. So now, instead of having to run away on the planet or fly into the atmosphere, yeah, there we go, we have the mirrors in our inventory. So now we can use this same trick to farm for the inverted mirrors and for the piece that we need to track down the Sentinel ship without having to worry about the Sentinel aggro, which I'm curious if we get more than one star, if they will be able to find us. So we're going to shoot some of them on the ground there and get them angry. Yeah, so you see I've gotten a few Sentinels down, and now we're at 3 stars aggro. And, oh, we got the echolocator. Excellent. So let's see here how long. All right, we got like 30 to 40 seconds to wait. So we're going to let this pass. And it worked again. So they cannot get to you if you're just in your Corvette. So let's ping where this. Oh, okay. No detection here, so we're gonna have to jump to another star. If you get that message, you have to go to another dissonant system. I'm gonna pick one that we haven't been to yet. This is a Corvax dissonant with 3 stars. There's probably a good chance you could find a higher class Sentinel weapon or multi-tool and a higher class Sentinel ship. So let's have our fingers crossed and see. We are in a 3-star Corvax system, which will also give me the ability to check and see if there's an autophage, the gun or the multi-tool, however you want to call it. So we're going to check for all 3 here. We haven't landed or been to any of these planets yet, so I'm just going to go straight for the beacon, and we're going to see what this camp has to offer. And since I've been on the autophage quest to get the staff, I can see the little guys in the camp. So we're going to see when we get there if they're here, which they should be. And then maybe I can build a little bit more reputation with them, because I do want to start unlocking a lot of the cosmetics, because the autophage have some really cool cosmetics. So let's talk to our little robot friend here and give him some stuff to build our reputation. There you go. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I'm ranked 4 out of 9. I'm not sure how much rep you get for each guy, but I think you can give it to each one of them. Alright, so it is a cool looking gun there. Let's see if we can unlock it. And I'm curious to see what the actual rate of it is going to be. If it's going to be a C or... Alright, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got to do the math problem, these 3 math. Overwrite. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so you just check the math equation, you put in the glyphs that follow what they're asking for. Yeah, top to bottom, same with the questions that they ask. And you have the option here to unlock the multi-tool box and see what it is, and scan for a ship. So we're going to do both. I want to see what kind of multi-tool they have. It is cool looking. It's a S-class. That is really good luck. Alright, awesome. I had gotten one of these before that was a lower class than that, so we're gonna take this one. I'm using an autophage weapon right now that's an S class, but I'm curious to see which one of these is going to be better. Let's switch back to the one I was using just to be safe. Alright, so let's go ping the ship and we'll see what kind of Sentinel shape we get, what kind of style of ship, and hopefully we'll get a class that will cash in a little bit more. I have a few of them that I really like, but they make you a ton of money if you just bring them back to the space station and scrap them. So even if you find a C class or a B class, you're going to get a bunch of money. A classes get you quite a bit, and if you do find an S class that you're not happy with, you can cash that in and make quite a bit of money as well. But really I'm going for cosmetics and what it looks like and supercharged slot spaces. So it looks like the ship should be right around here. Can't see it quite yet. And we got a storm as we're trying to land. This might make it a little tricky to see where we're going. Alright. Yeah, it's a little hard to navigate in, but there we go. It's actually a pretty cool looking black and yellow. Let's see what class we got. S-Class. Okay. I don't know what the odds of that is. To find an S-Class Sentinel sidearm and an S-Class Sentinel ship in a row like that, that's really, really good luck. We're going to go check out where to hand in the brain, and why we're doing that, there is a spot there that should give us the ability to check out another multi-tool from the autophage. Because we're on the 3-star Corvette, there's a chance that that could be a high class too. If we get an S class of that autophage, I'd say this is probably the best run I could have possibly had. So we're going to grab the 3 language stones. Before we talk to that, I want to hand in and transfer over the brain so that we can check that multi-tool and then head back and pick up our new S-Class Sentinel ship. Alright, so let's cash in and get the brain. Now, so this this multi-tool that we're going for in this next section here, I think argumentatively there's a pretty close tie between a Sentinel multi-tool and one of these as being one of the best ones you could have. Again, I'm still not exactly sure which one I'm going to consider being like the one I want to use, but I have 2 of these that are now comparable, so we're going to put them to the test here. So let's see what we got here. Hopefully it'll be a good class. Come on, baby. A B. Okay, so that's not bad. It's a B. It's a cool looking one. I think we're going to pass on that one though, because the one I have is a lot better. And I have a few multi-tools already stocked up. So we're going to head back. Let's go grab that ship. Yeah, I think this was a really good run. We got a S-Class Sentinel multi-tool and an S-Class Sentinel ship, and we were able to farm for these using the new Corvette without having to deal with the Sentinels at all. Well, I think we're going to claim this and head back to the space station. I hope you guys had fun with me on this adventure, hunting down Sentinel ships and multi-tools. And if you do want to see more of these kind of like come along with me on these adventures, I'm going to be recording some more. So let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.